50 Cent has been quoted as saying that if your album should outsell his, he will never make another album ever again. Have you heard him?
I really like 50. I don't want him to retire once my album sells the most. I just want him to...
Hey yo, what's good you guys? Welcome to the channel. I am Isaac. If you love hip hop, make sure you subscribe to the channel and you hit that bell so you can stay up to date whenever I drop a video. Today I'm gonna be reviewing Kanye's classic and revolutionary third studio album, Graduation. The album, released on September 11, 2007, sold over 957,000 copies in the first week, and as of today, it's 5 times platinum. When I look back at this classic album, I low-key feel bad because as a person who says he loves hip-hop so much, and music in general, I just wish that I appreciated it a little bit more when it came out back in 2007. I was like 12 years old at the time. I think I was in like 6th or 7th grade, and this album was really dope and everybody was bumping this shit. I remember my big sister, who's low-key a hip-hop head too. The Barry Bonds track featuring Lil Wayne was her ringtone for the longest time. I also remember the matchup between 50 and Ye. They were going against each other album for album. 50 had said that if Ye's Graduation outsold the Curtis album, he would retire from hip-hop completely. Curtis ended up selling 691,000 copies, which was about 266,000 short of beating Graduation. Ye won the battle, and Fifth obviously didn't end up retiring like he said he was gonna do because he came out with 2 more studio albums. Animal Ambition was a solid album, but I've always hated Before I Self-Destruct. Not the movie, just the album. Like, I would even say that Before I Self-Destruct is probably Fifth's worst album ever. Get in the comment section and let me know what you guys think about that album. The Curtis album was very good, but I agree that Graduation was better. I'm not even gonna front on Kanye. A lot of people out there believe that Kanye's win over 50 signified the beginning of the end of gangsta rap's dominance in hip-hop. I wouldn't go that far and say that Graduation put an end to gangsta rap's influence in hip-hop, but it definitely made it more okay to be different as an MC in a non-aggressive way. Ye and 50 not only put a lot of eyes on hip-hop during their battle, but also redirected America's focus off of the September 11th attacks and instead on their respective albums and hip-hop as a whole, which was a very intelligent move from both artists. Graduation was the conclusion of Kanye's educational theme that he had established with all of his previous albums, like the legendary College Dropout and the iconic Late Registration joint. The whole Kanye Bear mascot thingy will be coming to an end as well. It was so synonymous to Ye. The bear was very representative of a time when Kanye could like do no wrong. Just like Illmatic represented Nas at his illest point, that's the same thing that the bear represents to me. On Kanye's previous albums, he was known for that soulful sound, and the Graduation was a huge departure from that sound. Ye was inspired by a lot of indie rock, arena rock, electro, disco, reggae. The multi-genre sampling was on point. He pulled from a lot of different tuneful directions, which proved to be a great move and also a true testament to Kanye being a genius. While most cats were trying to get their music on the radio and in the clubs and for the bitches and all that, Kanye was thinking big, like arenas and stadiums and shit. Rock bands like U2, Led Zeppelin, the Rolling Stones were instrumental in Kanye's creative process for Graduation due to the fact that Kanye wanted to emulate the way that they got amazing ovations at their performances and how they were basically like one with the crowd. In order for Kanye to truly become one with the audience, he made sure his rhymes were on point like an arrow, but not super complex for the listener. He focused on creating more anthem type tracks with not too many features and skits. I feel like as a content creator, as an artist, rapper, whatever you want to say, when you make a move or you want to do something new that deviates from what people already know about you, it takes a lot of guts because you don't want to alienate all the people that rock with your old shit. You run the risk of people saying, oh man, you changed or you're not the same. That type of shit happens in hip hop all the time. So Kanye being able to find success with Graduation, the new sound, all that shit, it gotta be celebrated. Whenever we talking about hip hop, sports, real life, as a society, we all root for the underdog. We love a great David and Goliath type story, and Graduation is just that. The album is all about staying true to who you are, working super hard for what you want, and making your belief in your dreams way greater than people's doubt about you. A lot of times, You're gonna meet people who try to bring your dreams and your thoughts down to earth a little bit because they're too big and they sound so crazy. But if we want to give ourselves the best chances of creating the life that we want in the future, we have to try at least. We can't let people limit our imagination. Back in the day, Can't Tell Me Nothing, which was produced by Ye and DJ Toon, was my favorite track on this album. And we fast forward to now, and I still think it's one of the hardest tracks ever made. Like, I'm not listening to anybody who ain't done shit. You can't tell me nothing. You have no pedigree, your success in life is Columbus short. How can you even comment on anything I'm doing? You guys ever notice that the people in life who try to shit on you the most, you check back with them in some years, they're not doing nothing in life? You gotta at least have something substantial in your life to be able to make a proclamation on someone else. I loved other tracks like Flashing Lights, I'm saying, good morning, you know what I'm saying? I Wonder, Stronger, like from top to bottom, it was a very deep album. I gotta talk about Homecoming featuring Chris Martin, which was produced by Kanye and Baby Dub. You guys ever listen to a song so much and then you realize years later that you didn't really know what the song was about even though you knew all the words? Like, that's me. I'm going back to every track on this album, I'm doing my research, I'm reading lyrics, I'm doing all that. And this whole time it hit me that on Homecoming, Kanye wasn't talking about a Wendy, it was Wendy. But the way he was saying it sounded like he was saying Wendy. Windy was a metaphor for Chicago, where Kanye is from. Chicago is obviously also called the Windy City. Ye left Chicago, aka Windy, to pursue his dreams. He misses Chicago, he wants to make the city proud. He got kids with Wendy, and Ye's kids are the younger generation in Chicago who he influenced. This track was on some next level structure. Like, that took me years to fully comprehend, even though I call myself a hip hop head. Ye's influence on Graduation wasn't just big for hip hop, but for music in general. The way Kanye merged different genres of music together was the beginning of a greater change in mainstream music. It also marked the beginning of a more electronic-based production style in hip hop. If there's anyone who hasn't heard this classic album before, or maybe you just forgot how great Kanye shit used to be, please go listen to it. And no disrespect to the current Ye, I love all of his albums except for Donda, but I'm just saying that motherfuckers be forgetting about greatness in general, that's all I'm saying. Ye's classics don't take away some of the wild shit that he's said and done over the years, but it's always just dope revisiting Kanye's discography. I want to thank you guys so much for watching the video. Make sure you like, subscribe, follow me on Instagram at I'm Hurricane Isaac95. Get in the comment section and let me know what your favorite track on this album was, least favorite track and all that, as well as your favorite like dope memory of that boy Kanye. Y'all be easy, I'm gone, peace.